Hello guys, welcome to the Young and Bold with Adams, Voices of the Youth, Vision for the World, a space where we talk real, live bold and inspire change. Whether you're building yourself, looking for motivation, this is your home. So today on set are beauties. So guys, these are Nakuru creatives, and without further ado, I'll give them time to introduce themselves. Karibuni.
Thank you. I'll go first.
Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Wawira Renee. I'm a food, fashion and lifestyle content creator and a part-time crochet designer, and I'm happy to be here.
Karibu.
Hello everyone, my name is Kerubo. I'm a digital creator and model, and my niche is lifestyle and fashion, and it's a great time to be a creative.
So today's theme is Nakuru Creative Pulse, and today we are diving into the real state of Nakuru creatives, the struggles, the growth, and the big question is stay or leave. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to all our social media handles as The Young and Bold with Adams on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Stay tuned for more. Karibuni guys.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure to have you guys on set.
A pleasure to be
And
here.
what do you understand with the term creatives?
Creatives.
Yeah.
Creatives are people who bring ideas to life.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, something that you can only imagine, but they bring it to actual existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Okay, for me, I think being a creative is being innovative,
Mhm.
and as she said, bringing the visuals you have to life.
Mm. So how would you describe the current vibe of Nakuru creative scene today compared to 2 or 3 years back?
2 or 3 years back,
Yeah.
I think we've definitely grown
Yeah.
slowly but surely.
How?
How? I can say over the last couple of years,
Mhm.
creating in Nakuru was for vibes.
Yeah.
People were creating just to be creative, to find a method to express themselves,
Mm.
to find an outlet for something,
Mm.
to put out their talent out there. But right now, people are actually earning a living through content creation.
Yeah.
Just posting your lifestyle, posting your creative process, and inakuando. So from 2 years back
Mhm.
to now, monetization,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
I think more people are diversified
Mhm.
and also exploring, because like 2 or 3 years ago, if you tell me today that I would be doing this, I would be like, what? But yeah, more people are embracing it,
Mm.
and it's actually now a thing, a real thing. Yeah.
So what excites you the most about Nakuru creatives?
I can say is the wide array of talent.
Mhm.
People are talented in multiple facets, in fashion,
Mm.
in just the creative industry has grown tremendously, and people are now not afraid to show up
Mhm.
and show what they can do
Mhm.
and compete even on national at a worldwide level. We have creatives from Nakuru who have taken the creative space to a whole other level. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there is a notion
Mhm.
that creatives in Nakuru, they prefer to relocate to Nairobi. That is when their career will kickstart, or maybe their niche, their special, what they specialize in.
Mm.
So what do you think?
Okay, I think for the longest it has been like that.
Mhm.
Yes, a lot of creatives, maybe once they start like coming up,
Mhm.
they see better opportunities,
Mhm.
more opportunities, better pay in Nairobi. Okay,
Yeah.
it's been a thing for the longest time,
Mhm.
and yeah, I know like a good number of people who have, once they start their career in creatives,
Mm.
they relocate to Nairobi. But at least for now, people are embracing being creatives in Nakuru. We're also starting to get opportunities, more or less opportunities like people in Nairobi, although Nairobi is still bigger than us.
What's different compared to Nairobi? What makes it stand out?
Nairobi has more opportunities. That's
Yeah.
the real deal.
The
And
access, they have
yeah,
access to a lot of things.
Mm.
yeah.
They
And
have
better pay.
access to better opportunities.
But you guys haven't relocated, or you're planning?
Okay,
Well.
I've been told, Kesh, you should move to Nairobi.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a thing. Like a lot of people tell you, go, you'll get more opportunities because you even get, like sometimes if you're getting launches for things, you have to
They
commute,
start.
we have to commute, we have to go to Nairobi.
Yeah.
That is where everything happens. We go, we come back.
Mm.
So you see, basically the opportunities are still there.
So why is it that Nakuru, I'd prefer to go to Nairobi? Like, what happens in Nakuru? Don't we also have people here? We have a number. We have people. We have sponsors, right?
We do, but I can say the only thing that we're lagging behind in Nakuru is the creative mindset. It's not easy for a creator in Nakuru to convince a local brand to partner with them for, and in monetary purposes, not just exchange of PR. I come do a service and then you give me PR. That is what most people know right now. But in Nairobi, they have embraced creatives.
Yeah.
The creative industry has been embraced majorly by a lot of brands. So it's easier to go there, work and earn. There's still a lot of pain with exposure.
Yeah.
So that's why when you get someone who is starting out, be like, I need to earn a living from content. I can't pay rent with PR packages.
Yeah.
So if Nairobi is where the money is at, most people go there. But I can say right now, we're doing so much better. You can grow the roots where we are. We can create more awareness where we are. And of course, at the same time, Nairobi is not that far. You can get an opportunity, go interact, network, earn your money, come back and plant more roots here.
And do you think? Oh, sorry.
I also think a lot of people here have not like embraced digital marketing.
Yeah, of
That is
course.
what like being a creative entails.
Mm.
So you get like you go to someone, you tell them you want to do this, so they have not fully embraced it. They're like, okay, what is this? So you see, now that's like one of the biggest challenges we are facing right now.
Yeah.
But at least right now, more people are starting to embrace it.
Yes.
So there is this staying relevant and also staying in the market. I can recall there is this person. He used to do content within town, maybe approaching ladies with a flower. He stopped it. Actually, nowadays I don't see his content. So there was a time he became irrelevant, and he saw that it's not giving, so he stopped. So how do you guys stay in the market? How do you stay relevant?
You evolve. You evolve.
Keep up.
Yeah, you grow.
Uh,
As I can say at the moment, there is a lot of improvement in terms of quality of content that people are putting out, in terms of visuals and in terms of the quality of message that you're trying to pass out. So you can't stay the same and remain relevant in this market, although people can identify you for the same thing over a period of time. You need to evolve. After a certain period of time, you need to check, is my content bringing value? Is it relating to the now, to the what is happening now?
Yeah.
If not, you evolve. If it is, you continue.
I also think it's very important to be aligned with who you are. And if you're maybe trying to, in order to stay relevant, you need to do something that you resonate with. So if you start like doing something that doesn't resonate with you, it's very easy to like lose relevance
yeah.
over time.
Yeah.
Because if I start something today and then I can't keep it up for the next maybe 6 months or 1 year, I'll get diluted. So it's very important to be aligned. Yeah.
Yeah. So what if I do the same thing but it doesn't give?
Let me tell you, Adams, you can cook eggs 10 different ways. You don't have to do the same thing the same way. You can do the same thing in so many different ways. You can say, for example, a creator like, he's one person but he's multiple characters. He does the same thing, the same family skit, but diversifies it in terms of what message am I sending today,
Yeah.
what audience am I reaching today, what is the climate of things today, so that you evolve your character to fit different personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's very important to be open-minded.
Mm.
You can try new things until maybe you see what really suits you in the long run.
Mm.
So yeah, don't be so rigid with yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about creatives supporting creatives? Does it happen in Nakuru, or
I
maybe
know
maybe
it.
eh?
I
do we
know
do we
it.
support each other?
Yes. Don't you feel supported?
I
as a
feel supported,
creative?
yeah, but I'd want to get from you.
Okay.
Mm.
From my personal perspective, I have my right hand woman right here,
Mhm.
and it's been so easy to work together because we've been on multiple brand projects together,
Mm.
and you can find that in a day we can shoot maybe 4 videos
Wow.
that can go up, and it's just because of collaboration. I know her; she does content the way I will do it.
Mhm.
Like our content strategies align.
Mm.
So it's very easy for us to come together and be like, are you shooting today? Yes. What do you need to shoot? This, and this. This, and this. Then we align our day and collaborate.
Wow.
By the end of the day, everyone goes home, amefanya kazi. Yeah.
That is fascinating. Yeah.
That's
So apart
how
from
it
her, I know she's your greatest fan, you are her greatest fan.
Yeah.
So apart from her, so most of your fans, are they based in Nakuru or Nairobi, or world, countrywide?
I can say countrywide, but of course, if you're based in Nakuru, your greatest support should be around. That's
Mhm.
how you're navigating your day to day. Except from how we do have a few other people that, you know, when you want to shoot something, you can call. I have these concepts. I need to do this and this. Are you available this day? And they show up. You just need to find people who want to do it as much as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you want to shoot 3 videos, maybe someone just wants to shoot one, and then now it's dragging because you guys are not aligned. But if you find someone who is on your pace, you need to do this today, are you down to do it? Yes, and then you collaborate. At the end of the day, you collaborate on ground and online.
Yeah.
Because when the videos go up, both platforms get engagement.
So another thing that has come to my realization, you know Faith Nduhia, right?
Faith?
Nduhia.
Yeah, I do know.
You do?
So
Gospel artist.
she does this archives. I don't know if it's archives or in Nairobi. There's a content she does, maybe hugging people, like come for a hug. Yeah. Why is it that she prefers going to do it in Nairobi?
She doesn't do it here.
Yeah,
Has she tried though?
I don't know. It's the same notion, right?
Not really. I think if she hasn't tried here and then she tried in Nairobi, you can't say. If she had tried here, then she decided maybe it's not working here, then to go to Nairobi, maybe it's okay. We could like judge.
So maybe I think it's the support, because one thing I've realized with Nakuru, it's a religious county. I'd rather give millions in church rather than come and support you in your concert.
But I think people like to lag in that notion support, but unapata in that sense, someone has not even created a community themselves.
Sure.
So they're just they're ranting, I don't have support, but they also don't support people. You have to create your own community. You give support to get support.
I agree.
So it goes two ways. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
be
a two-way
out
traffic.
there ranting, I need support, I'm not getting support from people in Nakuru, but you, what have you done?
Yeah.
So you need to give to receive to create a community.
Yeah, very true.
I also think that people don't reach out. You say you're not supported, but who are you reaching out to? People, I noticed a problem. When someone wants a collab with, maybe I wanted a collab with Kesh, you send a DM, hey Kesh, I'm a great fan of your work, can we collab? I think that is from my perspective, I would say it's a very wrong way to go about it. Because now you've left that thing hanging. You go to someone, you explain who you are, what you want to do. This is the idea I want to put across. Are you available? Certain and be intentional with what collaboration you want.
Yeah.
Because now you've come to me as a comedy creator,
Yeah.
and I'm a food creator. How are our niches aligning? You don't just want to collab with people because they're in Nakuru or they're in your space. You collab with people that they align with what you do. And when you ask for those collaborations, be specific. This is what I want. I have a podcast. Can we come and talk about this and this and this specific thing?
Yeah.
So that when that someone is reading after your proposal, like, oh, this is something I will be interested in. But when you leave it to chance, I'm like, yeah, I would love to collab. And then now the collab never leaves
Yeah,
the
yeah,
DM
yeah, yeah.
because it's not intentional.
Mm.
Say I'm a food creator, she's a lifestyle creator, we can do something about that. So you collab and then you be like, you can get this video for your page and I can get this video from my page.
Mm.
And then now it's easy from there to work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach out to people.
Mm.
It was, I'm not supposed to. Who have you reached out to?
Mm.
You've reached out to a creator who is out of pocket. Creator is in Kisumu, and you've left a creator who is right at your doorstep
Yeah.
that you can collab with.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think that is another problem that we have as creatives.
Yes.
Yeah. So have you ever organized something but the turnout disappointed you?
Well, yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
I have dabbled in event organizing before.
Mm.
I was in Chuka at the time. It didn't go as we anticipated, but again, it was an event we were organizing for the first time, so such things were.
So what do you think
expected.
caused it? Marketing, timing, or audience?
I think at the time we organized the event during a rainy season, and we were not prepared for the rain, to say the least. We were not prepared for the weather changes, so it affected how people turned out for the event. Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, the events were held, they weren't like as big.
Mhm.
It was just like part of, but it was like for specific number of people. It was like very big, so it was, you know, like invites. So yeah, majority of the people turned out because it wasn't a big audience.
Yeah.
Like 15 people.
Okay.
Wow. So when it comes to organizing events, actually I can recall some days back, there is this person who, an event organizer. He organized for an event, but the turnout wasn't that well because most of the people, artists were all from Nairobi. And then you find that we have so many people who are based in Nakuru, also creatives, who are also artists. They're also doing well, right? So why would they not cooperate these people in Nakuru? Because one thing, I'd come to an event, I'm like, can you give me a chance to perform? Then I'd be told, you have to pay. There is that registration amount. And then when it's a creative from Nairobi, he's paid, but a creative from Nakuru pays to perform.
Okay, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad. That's
And
bad.
actually, the turnout to that event was so much disappointing. Yeah.
Even after you've paid to perform,
Yes.
the turnout was still bad.
Yeah.
That's not good. I think that's just lack of respect for the artists who are around you. It's the same notion that people have when you go for opportunities. Opportunities are better there, so you assume even the people who are based there as artists are better than. But that's not true. Some people are very talented and they're still around. I think also visibility plays a big part, and packaging yourself as an artist, because you actually don't have to go to perform to that gig. Yeah, you don't have to go. Now, when you have gone, you've wasted your money to go. The turnout still was bad. The people who you're going to pay are not people who respect your artwork, because if they did, they will see value in your work
Yeah.
and pay you for what you're doing. So as you package yourself, you don't have to show up for everything. Show up for the things that are of value, will add value to what you're going to do there as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing, now you've talked of packaging, right? You find another bigger problem we have. So you are a model. I need a model. I have an event. I need a model. And then your package is maybe 20,000. Then there is somebody who would do it for 2,000.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that?
Okay, okay, that is like red card.
Mm.
I think with red card, a lot of like things play a role with that.
Mm-hmm.
You might get maybe there's someone who's 20,000 and then another one is 2K, but it also depends. Like maybe this person has more experience.
Mm.
They've packaged themselves, like as Renia has said, differently. So yeah, so at some point you can like acknowledge that aspect. Maybe this person deserves this compared to another one. But there are also instances where maybe their value is the same, it's just like these people are pricing differently. So maybe this one, they just want easy money. So job imekuja anasonga nayo. So you see, they make like these people who are giving you the jobs to even not value you, underpay you, also like crash how the market system is working for everyone.
Yeah, because a brand will not see the need to pay one person 20K if they can't find 20
Cheaper
people who will earn 2K. So it really does affect the market, and I think it affects also the mindset around brands, especially in Nakuru, because a brand will approach you, want to work with you. They've seen your work,
Yeah,
they
of course.
like your work, but now when it comes to wanting to work with you, they want to do an exchange of product and service because they don't believe like you should be pay. Why am I paying you? Now they start telling you to pay you on commission basis because when you bring customers and then you get paid, because that's how they are valuing what you're bringing to the table. But the actual thing that you're bringing to the table is the content. Now I have shot a video. I have production is not cheap. Editing tools are not cheap.
Yeah, of
but
course.
these brands don't know this. They just see people putting out work and they assume if I give you this product, it should cater for your service, which is not true.
I think we only see the 30 to 1 minute videos, and then they have not even like looked for the logistics. I have to find a location. I have to find maybe a camera person or a person who will help me shoot. I have to like dress up, do a lot of things. I have to create the content, to do the research, the shooting, the editing. So it's a lot of work. It's not like the pretty pictures, the pretty videos and reels and post 30 to 60 seconds only. There's a lot of back end to it before you see that.
Yeah, I think also creatives should really work on how they are pricing their work.
Yeah.
I know when you're starting out, it can be hard to put a price to what you're doing.
Yeah.
But over time, you get to know the things that go into your work. So we can forgive you today because you did not know and you took that 2K.
Yeah.
But when you went to shoot, edit, do all these things, there's costs. Account for these costs in your red card. Yeah.
So I know it's, as a beginner, when you're now venturing into content, it's not that easy. So how was it to you guys?
Not that easy. Was it easy for you?
No, people like, okay, when I started, I wasn't like really sure this is what I'm doing. I think it just like came along. And then in the beginning, a lot of people are taking advantage of me. They're not paying you the exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're giving you space.
Yeah, you're given that platform.
So like what? So yeah, in the beginning it wasn't easy. Yeah. Once you get better, you start to learn a lot of things.
Yeah, I think it's a learning process like any other. You start out, of course you can get people who take advantage of you, but you can also be very lucky to get like someone who can guide you through those processes. And I feel like if we held each other's hands as we are coming up, just where you are, there's always someone who is maybe behind you, and there's always someone who is ahead of you. So if we hold each other's hands, like I can teach you 1, 2, 3 things, it could make things easier for the people who are starting. But it's not that easy. Luckily you learn. At the end of the day, you learn.
So I know there is that uncertainty when you're still starting, right? So probably I've seen people doing multiple things, they are unsure of what to be specific on. So were you guys like that, or you guys just specify like, now this is what I want to do? And at what time did you realize, now let me now focus with one?
I think it's okay to when you're starting, or when you aren't sure, or when you're confused, I think it's okay to do everything. I don't think it's wrong. So as time goes by, things actually start to align, and then you also start to get preferences.
Yeah.
You're like, this I can't do anymore. So they go out, and then you start to align, and then eventually you're like, this is exactly now I want. Now you start like chasing and working towards exactly the things you want. Yeah.
I think for me, I started with one. I started with food content, and then over time now, interest has peaked. The skills are getting better. I'm like, I can do more with this. I can shoot more of my day-to-day life, and that started peaking. So I started venturing into lifestyle content. So you can also start with one and then bloom to other things. Yeah, there is no box.
I
Yeah,
think there isn't a manual.
for
You
sure.
never know.
For sure.
And there are also people who are thriving in doing multiple things.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there are also people who just thrive with one.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's fixed. So everyone can be different. Just know what you really align with.
Yeah, and that's the best part about being a creative.
Yeah.
You can do absolutely anything. Yeah,
everything.
you can be everything. Yeah. And then in the process, you polish to know what resonates, what earns, and you grow from there.
Yeah. So as a female creative, do you think it comes with challenges, unique challenges?
Yeah.
How?
For example, getting locations or going to locations, you can find that you're going to shoot somewhere that is not, you have to be accompanied by a male counterpart for you to feel safer, for you to be able to express yourself creatively. Because when you're going to shoot, you don't need the extra pressure of looking over your shoulder, or who is looking at me funny, who is doing this and this. So you need to, most of the time you need to come along with a male partner just to feel more
like,
protected.
I was telling her we
Yeah.
should shoot something in Menengai Crater, and then the next thing I was like, but we need guys to
To
of course.
accompany you.
Yeah, so-
Even if like a fashion creative, as women, of course, there's style that you can wear and you'll be like, I do need to shoot. This is exactly the outfit I want to shoot in. But I cannot go with this outfit on my own. I need to go with someone so that no one is catcalling, no one is touching you unnecessarily. So those are some of the things, mostly security. Yeah.
So I know you have different specializations, right? So what message do you always want to leave to the community when you're doing what you're doing?
Okay, sometimes, I do fashion content sometimes. So in some of my videos, I aim to like educate people, maybe how to style something in different ways. So it is like one of the things I aim in my content, to make sure maybe someone has learned how to do this, how to style this, how to maneuver around like a fit. Yeah.
I think for me, the greatest thing is to dare to dream to do anything, dare to dream to shoot that content, cook that meal, try that outfit. I think that is my greatest thing. Just dream and dream big, whatever you do. It can be small, it can be big, it can be just trying out a new recipe. But for me, that's how content bloomed, from just wanting to try out new recipes. So just dare to dream.
So have you ever been underestimated as a woman in this industry?
Well, Yeah, I don't think underestimated as a woman. I don't think it was as a woman perspective. It just underestimated me.
What?
Just because.
Can you give a
just
scenario?
because I am personally I'm creating and I just hit 3K
Good girl.
on Instagram the other day.
Uh-huh.
So when I tell someone I am a full-time content creator
Uh,
with a following of 3,000,
uh,
they look at you funny. Like 3K.
yeah, they
Because-
expect more.
Yeah, they expect a full-time. That is my full-time job. How does not make sense because people expect a content creator to have thousands in numbers. But yeah, you show them your work, show them your engagement, and then they're like, oh, it makes more sense now that I have seen the numbers. Yeah.
Okay, I think for me, I've not been underestimated.
Yeah.
Actually, my experience with my journey is actually getting belief. I think for me, people actually believed in me even before I actually believed I'm doing this.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I could like get appraisals. Like, oh gosh, I saw what you did. Hey, that's like really huge.
Yeah.
And then I sit back, I'm like, was it?
Oh.
So I have been like in constant like spaces or places where I'm getting people believing in me, appraisals. So for me it was, yeah, I'm getting affirmations. And then eventually now, yeah, I believe it.
That's beautiful.
Wow. So how many times have your fans commended you?
From the first day I did like what was like huge to them, but
Yeah.
for me it was just a video. And then I'm like, okay, it's like a big thing. So yeah, so constantly mine has been like back to back getting like,
Wow,
gosh,
wow.
I'm
You
like
must
that.
be lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky
That's
indeed.
nice. It's a very good experience.
Wow, wow, wow. So, is the industry supportive of women? Or do they have to work twice as hard to be taken seriously?
I believe they do have to work twice as hard to be taken seriously, but in the same breath, right now a lot of organizations, a lot of people are taking interest in supporting women in the creative industry. So we cannot complain as much as we did at the time, but in the same breath, you do have to work to prove you're not just a pretty face behind the camera.
Yeah.
You have to prove that you have value. But yeah, but we are also supported. Like just the other day, Kesh and I got a creator grant, and we were awarded with equipment.
Wow,
I got
yeah.
a DJI and an iPad. I think she got a DJI and a laptop, and this was just a grant that is like, you guys take this, improve your content, do what you need to do in the creative space. We see you, we've seen your work.
Yeah.
So we can say we are supported by a few people. Although kuna other things that are holding us back, there have been tremendous improvements in the support of women in the creative space. Yeah.
So, are there challenges around safety, respect, professionalism when dealing with clients or events?
Okay, as we have mentioned in regards to like safety, okay, I don't think with safety it can be relating to the client and respect, because
Yeah.
I think when a client comes to you, first they respect you and they respect like what you're really doing. But I think maybe in terms of professionalism, there are people who are still not like embraced like some aspects, maybe like working with contracts. Some people like, si tunajuana wewe, and it's kulipa. And then, so I think maybe in professionalism there are like some things that needs to be worked on, especially maybe in terms of working with contracts, that will feel better. But in terms of like respect, I feel someone to work with you, they must respect your craft
Yeah,
and
of
whatever you're
course.
bringing to the table. Yeah.
I also think the same. Professionalism. I think it also carries a lot of how you carry yourself and present yourself as a person.
Yeah.
But in terms of respect, of course, people can view it differently, but I've not had a personal experience where I was disrespected as a creative
Yeah.
by
A client.
any a client or people I've worked with. Yeah, I think in terms of maybe events, you can say maybe when you're shooting content, it can be a lot when you're shooting content, maybe in terms of an event, but I can't say any lines are crossed in terms of professionalism and respect.
So, when we move to digitalization, so I don't know what happens with, okay, other social medias, I think they're okay, except for Instagram, the hardest social media to grow, guys.
Instagram, as you know.
Actually, when is there traffic? So when should you post? When should you? Because, yes, I don't know the algorithm they use, because I've done my posts. Sometimes you find that you have so many views, and at times you don't have views. So how do you guys manage even reaching that 3,000? It's an applause. You know what?
Yeah.
It's a lot, because
It is.
Instagram, I think that is the hardest social media I've ever tried to work on.
I agree. What do you think?
I recently hit my 1M on a video. What the hell? So I think like okay, we're both more of Instagram people,
Yeah.
and I think for Instagram, okay, what you said, I think Instagram is usually more like to me at par compared to TikTok. TikTok is where maybe you'll hit like huge numbers today, kesho uko flagged out or something.
Yeah.
So like Instagram, once you have like a community, it's constantly maintains as you grow. Maybe it goes like a bit
Nah,
like-
actually,
For
let me
real?
give you a scenario. Actually, there was a time I had followers, and when I came back, there was a fluctuation of 100 followers.
Because you aren't like active.
Available.
Yeah,
No,
active.
like-
For real. Instagram, you have to.
So
be-
do people unfollow? What happens?
Yes.
they unfollow like
Instagram is harsh.
hey,
Instagram
Yo.
is
not posting for
harsh.
like 6 months.
And people unfollow
They
you.
will unfollow
And they
you.
move
Like,
on
why
to
would
the-
I just go and I'm like, today, wacha tu nitafute cash. Eh? And then I go and unfollow.
and
Like,
unfollow.
Do you care?
I don't know.
Hey, like,
It happens a
hey.
lot. Even when you're growing your numbers, you can because the last few days I was posting consistently just to hit that 3K, and unafika so close 29.99. Then tomorrow you wake up
Unapata
29.90.
But
oh
what
my
are
God,
they-
walienda wapi? What happened? Should I contact them?
They unfollowed. But I think for Instagram algorithm, when you asked about posting times, when you go to your followers,
Insights.
when you're viewing your insights, there is a section for your new followers. Then you can check when your following is most active. Like for example, mine is Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and they also tell you what times these people are active, so that when you post something, if it gets engagement within the first few hours, it's most likely to perform
Better.
well.
Yeah.
So that's why you're posting in that window when your people are active. But when you post when your people are not active, it doesn't get traction when you're posting, so it dips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as she said, hers like Monday is a good day for her. Monday is my worst day. Don't post on Monday.
So-
it's different for him, for everyone.
Yeah.
I have a friend who nothing, actually there is nothing on that Instagram, but he has 3,000 followers. So how does it happen to other people? Like, somebody has 0 posts,
Yeah.
Maybe,
but they have quite a number.
maybe they archived their posts.
Really?
Yeah. They
Some
can be,
people
yeah,
do
I know
that.
some people maybe today, they have 23 like posts, tomorrow they have 3. Maybe they have archived like a lot of things, tomorrow they return it. It's an existing account, they've just added, but I think they had initially had things on their content.
Because it
Maybe
can't
they
just
just
work like that. You have no posts and people
yeah, I
follow
don't
you.
think you
Yeah.
can get like numbers without like at least having something, because I know maybe people who don't have things, but they have 600 followers. Maybe those are close people who like they personally know each other. That would make sense, but that one maybe they archived their posts or deleted.
You guys specialize mostly on, you love using Instagram.
Yeah.
What's unique about Instagram unlike other social medias?
Okay, I think for Instagram it's more polished. It's not, I feel TikTok, let me not use that word. I think TikTok it's like a whole,
I can
they're
say,
bad words.
let me use words for you. I can say Instagram is the final product of a video, and then TikTok is the behind the scenes. TikTok is the group chats where you go, you yap, you rant, and people receive it. But Instagram is more curated, it's more organized, it's more aesthetics. For real, for real. You can't escape aesthetics on Instagram.
It's also soft and kind of.
Yeah. And on Instagram, once you get a community,
True.
your work performs really well, because I can say with my numbers, I can say I perform as well as people who have bigger numbers than me, just because there's a community of people who are supporting your content. Yeah.
So why don't you go for other social medias?
Okay.
But you aren't that much active on
not
TikTok.
that I don't go for other social media, but I struggle. I think I struggle with. I have other like social media platforms, but sometimes I used to like post on IG and then nimesahau
To post on
Sikumbuki,
the
sikumbuki. And then when I remember, it's like 4 days later. So, and then I like my content more IG-like, polished, crafted, well curated. I think I tend to just forget to put like other stuff on TikTok or something.
I think mine started with, I wanted to focus on the hard platform first.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
To build an audience there, and then I feel like TikTok is easier to grow in numbers.
Yeah, of course.
So when you've climbed the hardest part now, ingine is just.
And then another problem with TikTok, you might wake up one day and you're like, what
Accounts
happened?
deactivated. yo.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen a lot on Instagram, does it?
No.
I don't think so.
So, what can you tell creatives about digital marketing? Just marketing yourself as a brand. Yeah. So, you guys, you've done something that worked out for you.
Yeah.
So I know there is somebody also who is struggling with their social medias outside there. They don't know when there is traffic, when to post, at what time. Should I post daily? Should it be on daily basis? So how do you guys do it?
I think for me, just post. Just start with posting and then observing how things are performing, because someone can tell you to post 4 times in a day.
What? 4 times?
Yeah, some people do post 4 times
on a daily basis?
Yes, you post a reel, you post a carousel, like they are posting a lot, but it won't work for everyone. So you need to actually start posting on your platform, learn your community, learn your voice, how you like your things, learn what you can handle. Because consistency does not mean posting 5 videos in a day.
Yeah.
It can mean posting once a week for the next 1 year. That is consistency. Because also it depends on what you can handle as a creative. Because your output cannot match another person's output. So like my audience resonates with this, so I will be posting twice a week just to be able to sustain that structure for a long period of time. Yeah, and then you also learn your brand voice as you go on.
I also think people should aim for quality instead of quantity. Yeah, as much as you want to grow, you can't just be putting like numbers, as you said, and maybe it doesn't work for you. So aim for what exactly hits home for you. So yeah, as she said, consistency looks different for everyone. It doesn't have to be the same.
Wow. Because actually I've worked okay, TikTok is fine. I don't know what you guys think about Facebook and X. Another one is X. That is I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if X works with captions. I don't know, because I've realized it works best with captions, right? Yeah.
Tweets.
Yeah. I personally don't post on X.
Why?
Okay, I can't handle it. I'm just a girl.
But you can link your account with Instagram, so that yeah, actually I've linked my account so that when I make a post on Facebook, it runs across. Yeah,
Yours is linked from
Yeah.
Facebook to IG.
yeah, to X also.
That's all.
Yeah, you can also link it.
But now if you're posting like videos, you're like posting
When you
videos on
post on Facebook, so it will go to X. And remember, I also linked X with
IG.
IG. So when any post run on IG, it runs also on X.
But you know, you also have to like understand like different platforms support like different kinds of content. You like utapata IG and Facebook, they can support maybe long format like that. But if you pass that across to X, will it like really work well?
How is the performance?
Because I know
It
X
is
will
poor,
work.
honestly. Actually,
Yeah.
I have my constant 78 followers on X, and
Mabesh, supporting friends.
I have to.
I don't have an account.
and I have my one like every day. I don't know who my fan is, but big ups to that person.
They're doing
I really-
they're supporting you.
But
Actually, I really appreciate
But
it.
normally tweets go better on
Yeah.
X, yeah,
Than videos.
Than videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think pictures and captions works best. But I've seen people making videos on X also,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah,
tries.
but
You
the
can.
performance of you cannot compare the performance compared to the captions and
Yeah.
the pictures. I think X is more static than
Yeah.
Reels. Or also on X you have to post a lot.
But I think
You can't
captions,
post once a
what
day.
matters most with most of posts we make is the caption. Because this book, I can post this book on Facebook.
Yeah.
It won't have any like or anything. But whatever I'll write about this book,
On X.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Static.
Guys,
Know what content works for what platform. Also, when you're posting, you can post across like Instagram and TikTok, but sometimes you have to go back and edit.
yeah.
Edit maybe the music, the vibe, because TikTok is more, yay.
Trendy.
Yeah, no, you have to hype what you posted on Instagram because it's more chilled, it's more curated. But when you take it now to TikTok, you have to re-edit it to make it fit the platform. Yeah.
So let's move a little bit from US country to African countries. So in terms of content creation, what do you think stands out the most to them that makes them thrive so much? Because you'll find that their content not only run in US, but it runs also in African countries. And then you find, for me, my post will only maybe run in Kenya.
Kenya.
Yeah, most of my fans are from Kenya, but somebody from that country, their fans, most of their fans are worldwide.
Yeah, I think maybe one because of language. That's usually a major thing. You get like their content, it's in English. English is absorbed like with people all over.
Yeah.
This is for us, you get, sometimes we do it in English, sometimes we do it in Swahili, maybe others in vernacular. So you get sometimes that one reaching to
A bigger
to a bigger audience. Sometimes it's limited compared to them. Then English is like, we speak English, Swahili, so sometimes that's a thing. Also, like content, like vibes. You get sometimes people from there, they say us we thrive with just anything. Then sometimes them they absorb like a certain type of vibe. So maybe cultural differences. Yeah.
But I've seen people sing a language that artists, the language they use is totally, nobody would even get the language,
Yeah.
but people love the flow.
That one happens here as well. We can't like deny that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on what scale? Yeah, it's not like that huge.
Do you
So-
feel like they have access access to things that we don't have, that maybe favors even the algorithm, because you can say for Instagram, for instance, number one, creators in US are paid
Yeah.
to post on
Also
Instagram.
TikTok.
Yeah. They're paid.
Yes,
Also
the
TikTok.
in the platform you're paid. The
Even if you have a
meta
follower, just one.
You see
Yes,
how Facebook
as-
has been monetized right now.
Yeah.
So for them, it gets
It's
even
been- that's
posting on
how-
TikTok, you like get paid.
it paid.
Wow.
Yeah. For Instagram Reels, Meta runs an ad after your reel and you get paid. Now that's one thing that has not gotten to us. Facebook monetization just got to us the other
Yeah.
day. Also, new features from maybe Instagram mostly. When a new feature is rolled out, you will see them marketing the feature even
Yeah.
before the feature actually gets to us.
Yeah.
By the time it gets to us, everyone there already knows how to use it.
Mm.
Or you're going to check tutorial, you're going to your personal page, like, why don't mine doesn't
So,
have that
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, the feature
specific
comes
feature.
later on.
Yeah, so I think they also have access to things that favor they are favored in the algorithm compared to us, because now if Meta is running a new feature, of course people who are marketing that feature will be favored by the algorithm, because we need people to be aware of this feature. Now, how do I compete? I don't even have that feature in my
Phone already.
at the moment.
Yeah.
See, also they have access to things like equipments
They're
too.
more developed, basically.
Yeah, and also their culture has embraced influencing in such a big way, such that marketing for their content is big. And you paying for ads, that is not a big thing, because Meta is actually paying you. Now, if I'm struggling to make ends meet, I don't even have that extra to market my work on the platform. I'm already disadvantaged.
And I think for them, digital marketing is something they embraced like way longer compared to us. We're just like transitioning into it. Yeah, the competition basically.
So do you guys have mentors from US? Maybe somebody you look.
A mentor has to be like someone you directly.
Actually,
can ask.
maybe somebody you'd want to follow so much. Somebody you'd want to. You can't even go with a day without even somebody you really love. Just maybe directly on your specialization. There is that one person who does something maybe in US or in US country. So, is there anybody? Do you have a mentor there?
Okay, I don't think I have exactly someone I look up to like every single day, but I think I have like people I've gotten inspirations
Yeah.
from. Like they've been my muses. When maybe you want to create something, you can steal a thing or two from them.
Yeah. Do you have one you can mention?
I can, but I don't know whether you know her.
Just mention, and then maybe you can just
Yeah.
tell us what's different about her.
Okay,
Or-
so there's this lady, she's US based. She's called Sonia Babitaka.
Yeah.
She has like this huge afro, and then she like does street runway shoots for fashion. So when I started doing fashion, I think she was like my first muse, because we also started doing like street shoots, like the street runways. So yeah, I got it from her. Yeah. So yeah, she's amazing.
Actually, I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one. Just borrow a lot of inspiration from different people, but I don't think I have one. Yeah.
So we're almost finalizing. Now, the people, do you think we should choose to like maybe content and career, or we should just focus with one?
I think it's subjective to everyone, and sometimes you don't have to choose, because different things work for different people. And also people are in different like levels in life. Maybe who their career is blooming, so the content is like their side hustle, and mwingine it's vice versa. So and then there are also people who can't multitask on both. You have to like choose one eventually. Ama this one gives you money, hii itakupea pesa. So it's like it's a dynamic. You have to see what works for you. someone can't be umesema you're fully creating alafu hauna do ya kulipa rent.
Yeah.
So you need, it works different for everyone. Sometimes you don't have to choose.
I think I agree with that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So where do you see content in basically Nakuru? Maybe in 2 years to come, 5 years? Would it be still the same, or would it be developing?
I don't expect it to be the same because we've seen a lot of improvements over the last couple of years. So we only expect to be bigger and better, of course, with the knowledge dispensed to creatives, the knowledge to brands, and now people starting to work together. It should evolve to something bigger and more beautiful. Even maybe those who want to relocate to Nairobi will want to stay more. Yeah.
Or those in Nairobi to come here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Why not? Because Nakuru is a growing place, and there are a lot of very, very good creatives. We also have a lot of brands. You just need to get to a point where these two things meet and both benefit, because at this point one is benefiting at the expense of others. Maybe also they're not seeing the benefit of working with creatives, but over time we expect that to change. Yeah.
Well, so as we are finishing up, maybe you'd leave your parting shots, touch on the importance of creating a brand, having a brand as a youth, right? Because I think that is one thing that is working for most of people in the country. There's a lot of money in content creation, right? So importance of creating a brand for yourself, and then another thing, just touch on creative.
Okay. So I think the major thing is, as a creator, know that you are the brand.
Yeah.
Know that anything that you do, anything that you say is indirect effect of how people you want to work with see you, how they value you, how they value your work. So if you want to focus more on just being a creative, doing the creative part of the industry, do more to hire people who can do the business side of the creativity, because you can be a creative but it can exhaust you if you don't, one, earn money, see improvement. But if you cannot hire these people, know that you are the brand, represent yourself in the highest of regard, and people will take you the same.
I think it's very important on how you're positioning yourself and how you carry yourself every day, because you're your brand, you're your working brand, you're a representative of yourself and all the people you're working with. So it's very important to remember that all the time. Yeah.
Wow. So maybe you can leave your social medias where we can find you.
Yeah, I think for me it's Wawire Renee across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Please follow me.
Mine is Kerubo, KE_Rubo on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, we love him YouTube.
Wow, guys, I really appreciate. That was a very impactful conversation. So guys, follow them. They're doing a lot. They are creatives within also Nakuru, and they are thriving. So maybe if whatever you're doing is not giving, you can follow them and get more. They're doing a lot. And they're thriving in it. And they've not relocated. They're in Nakuru. Yeah, so it's just a notion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think what we do is what matters. Yeah, so when you know whatever you're doing is not giving, try a different approach, right?
Yeah.
So that was all for today, and guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment, tell us what you think about all these, yeah? And another thing, creating a brand for yourself, you owe your brand, right? You yourself is the brand. So identify what you do best, what you like, and through what you like, you can identify something and start doing it. Yeah, sometimes people think that starting bigger, it's the thing now. Starting smaller is better than the bigger dream you never start. So guys, I'll leave you this. Maybe the real question is, it isn't where you are, but how you build from where you are. So guys, like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our social medias as the Young and Bold with Adams. Bye-bye.
Yay.